Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Baylor Bears and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils offense will come out first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Anderson.
As long as Kenny Dillingham is calling plays for Arizona State, I think the quarterback's going to be fine. New guy, new face, but here's what they did. They surrounded him with elite weapons from the portal. Kenny Dillingham, again, is a great play caller. Palmer, I look forward to watching him settle his guy in and seeing what he can get out of a first-time start.
Well, they got a lot of experience coming in out of the portal to replace one of their big stars in Sam Levitt, obviously. You bring in Keene, who's played a lot of snaps, thrown for a lot of yards in his collegiate career at a couple different spots, and a very interesting young prospect in Cutter Bolt.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off for Brown. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On the snap, it's Brown. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Arizona State! Breaks the ground right along the back of the end zone.
This head coach come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Boley. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes DJ Lagway. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks. Snags a quick pass on the left. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
From the gun on third down, Lagway. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot, maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Throwing, Lagway. Under fire. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell, drops back, Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
To the air, it's Bowling. Grabbed over the middle, it's Miller. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. They'll give it to Brown. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's got him. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Flagway wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working on the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they threatening. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. A give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bowling. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Complete to start this drive. There he goes.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. He's already thrown 1 interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes you get rushed and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot. Like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
The Bears will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short drive.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Here's Lagway to pass. It's complete to the left. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires and picked off.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down You know, right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Flagway. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 11 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, the Bears head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Breaks into the open. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Buys a little time. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Boley. They're setting up the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up the 2nd and 1.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have...
There's some room. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Miller. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. Gets away from one, finds room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown ASU. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Flagway wants to throw. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Here's Lagway to pass. Here's a heat. And they got it.
Man, you could tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Flagway from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Buying some time. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Offense working from the pistol. Quick release by the QB. Oh, what a move to get open. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun on third down, Lagway. He's going to take off. It's a seam wide open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the air, it's Lagway. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pulls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And this is not what they expect in terms of performance from their quarterback. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Lagway. Escapes the pressure to his right. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Hand off for Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
One more time, it's Brown. Got enough for the first.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.